segment. What is this, bro? Type of girls you like? Type of girls I like? OMG, I'm about to bust wife material? What the f? Why is this so intense, bro? Alright, I wish I could like retype this up. Oh, I can. Oh, can I? Oh, wife material. Okay. Wife material. Alright. Yep. Alright. Okay, I don't want to say dog shit woman. I think that's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna say all that. I'm gonna just say get the f out of my face. Alright. Okay. Let's do this, bro. Let's take a look right now. Adventurous girl. I will say an adventurous girl, that trait of an adventurous girl, that is very... Okay, this is very personal to me, by the way, okay, chat, and then to anybody that sees this on YouTube, this is very personal to me, all right? So then, like, you know, everybody's looking for different things in life and is compatible with different things, and you know what I mean? Different yin and yangs. This is just very personal to me, so just because it's not the best to me doesn't mean it can't be the best for you, all right? So let's get started. Adventurous, I'm gonna say, yeah, I would like a adventurous person in my life. I think that is very wife material, you know? For me, I tend to be a homebody, but if there's somebody that wants to go out and try new things or go see new things or go to new experiences with me, I am willing to match that energy and go do that. So having someone that is an adventurous person, I think is great, okay? Let's leave it like that, okay? All right, next, American. Wait, what the f? American? I mean, American, I'm American. But just because you're American or not, I don't really think that makes you like... I don't think that's like really make it or break it. Like, there's a lot of American girls that are not wifey, and then there's a lot of American girls that are wifey, bro. I'm confused. I don't understand, bro. You know what? I'm gonna just say wife material then. This makes no... Okay, this one makes no sense, bro. What? American. Asian. Wait, what? So, okay, Asian is also wife material. Like, what? Yeah, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, my wife doesn't have to be Asian, but Asian, you know, there's a lot of great Asian wives out there, you know what I mean, that are like, you know, in a sense, or like single ladies that are wife material that are Asian, bro. All right. Athletic, that is... I don't understand this list, bro. I think it should be like a requirement or not. Like hold on, let me rephrase this list. Like, wife material. Oh man, you know what? Let's put athletic there. I guess athletic is, to me, this list is kind of confusing, bro. I guess athletic to me is wife material because it's like I will want my significant other to be active and enjoy doing things. Like, for me, I like being outdoors and playing sports. I like that shit, you know? Like, whether it's volleyball or like, it could be like, I mean, I don't like it that much, but like pickleball or like badminton or basketball or just doing shit outdoors, athletic shit, you know, I think that's fun. So, you know, even going to the gym, like if she's on that type of timing, to me, that's something I will want from my wife, all right? Okay, I did not make this tier list, Husky. I did not. Yo, what's good, Nadia? All right, a baddie. Yo, this list is so confusing, bro, I guess. Yo, a baddie is like... A baddie is like a double-edged sword, bro. A baddie is a double-edged sword, okay? Because it's like... Look, a baddie is... I'm gonna leave it at nice. Because it's like... They could be bad, like they you know, they're attractive to look at, but sometimes some of these baddies, they don't have the best principles and morals. I'll say that, bro. They out there treating life like a game, and they out to play you, bro. They just want the trick and maybe the dick. Okay, pause, bro. This is not from personal experience. This is some stories I've heard, all right? Because I've never you know, yeah, anyways, yeah, I don't talk to girls, okay? So yeah, baddie, I'm gonna leave it at nice, all right? I'm gonna leave it at nice, okay? Don't you want your girl to look nice? Hajar, yes, I do. But like, a baddie is like, it's good, and then it's also dangerous. You know what I mean? Because Yeah. You know, sometimes they have great personalities, and then most of the times, you know, a baddie, you know, they so used to getting pampered and then spoiled and then complimented that they don't get to develop a good personality or sense of humor sometimes. Okay, so then yes, I'm gonna leave it at that right there. Okay, all right, buff, buff. I'm gonna leave it at like, I don't need. Okay, I'm cool with athletic. Like athletic, I would want that out of my wife. But buff, yo, I don't need my wife flexing in my face every morning talking about looking at my bicep pump. Like what? Like I don't know that to me. Maybe some guys, maybe some gym bros, they want that. If you're a gym bro in here, you probably gonna want that. That's what you want. Okay, fine, go for that buff girl. Me personally, I don't want a girl talking about get more creatine and protein powder and flexing every 2 seconds in front of my face. All right. Yeah, I feel like oftentimes if they're buff, the gym is their whole personality. I don't want the gym to be their whole personality. Okay. All right. Business. Business. I don't really. I don't care if a girl's in business or not to be my wife. What? That makes no sense, bro. Um. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it. I feel like there's not much to say about business. I'm just leave it at man. Country, country. I'ma get the out of my face, bro. And you know what? You know what? The country girls, they might look at me too and be like, we didn't even want you anyways in the first place, Jeremy Lin. Like, I don't care, bro. I don't care. I don't want a country girl. A country girl does not go along with me, and I don't go along with country girls. It is what it is, bro. They want to listen to, you know, Zach Brown and maybe old school Taylor Swift. I want to listen to Drake and Future, bro. We just, you know what I mean? Like, we just don't vibe, bro. We don't vibe, all right? So I'm going to just leave it at that. Country, I'm going to keep it, get the out of my face, okay? But I'm sure there's a lot of great country girls that would make great partners, just not the one for me, okay? All right? Wait, what you mean your girlfriend full out country? Like if they're like country Chris's like farm and like only country music and they didn't grow up with Asian people. Like I'm thinking like if we're thinking country, I'm thinking is like Caucasian people that are only growing up with other Caucasian people and then they like to only listen to country music because they live in the country and their whole lifestyle is about the farm and the country. That's my imagery of country. So that's what I mean by it's not compatible with me. I can still vibe with them, but I it's not something I seek for. I don't go out when I'm single and be like, oh my god, where are all the country girls at? You know? All right. So that's my point. That's my point. All right. It's just you know I'm sure they're great. Depressed. What the depressed girl? Is this like a personality trait? Depression? What the? Who made this list, bro? Yo, who the made this list, bro? Now, if I put that depressed energy into the get the out of my face, now I'm insensitive. Why is this part of the list? I'm sure a girl doesn't want me to be depressed either. What the? I don't understand this. Yo, this tier list is the most confusing tier list I've ever done. Depressed? Yeah, nah, they're gonna be toxic. It's gonna be too much. Respectfully, I'm gonna say get the out of my face. You know what? Like we could talk. You know, we could talk about mental health, like what's up, why are you feeling down? But I'm not gonna see them in any romantic. Like, sure, you could have bad periods in your life, but if like their whole life, from as a kid to as an adult, is always just this sad, negative, depressed energy, yeah, that can't be my wife, bro. I'm sorry. I don't want a sad girl as my wife, bro. What? I feel like that's valid. Like any girl might say the same about their husband, bro. Why would they want or a partner? Why would you want somebody that's like always depressed, bro? Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, okay, next. Dominant. Dominant? Bro, dude, I am a strong alpha, bro. I'm gonna say dominant girl, get the out of my face, bro. I'm a strong alpha. Like, I don't even like I don't like to speak too much about myself, but I'm gonna just leave it at that, bro. Like, I don't like that dominating shit, bro. I'm not here to like get dominated. What the like my wife just whispers in my ear, I'm about to dominate you. What the You did not just say that to my ear. Like, that shit just turned me off. No, bro. I'm a strong alpha, dude. Alright. Alright. Yo, this is not what I want, Chris. Alright? Okay, this is my list. Okay, guys, this is my list. I'm gonna just leave it at that. This is my list, bro. This is my list. Bro, Taz, that was a bullshit test, bro. Bullshit. You take that test too, Taz. You see what happens and watch. You're gonna probably change your answers. Alright, look. Drama queen wife. Oh, no. Drama queen, I'm gonna put that as the get the out of my face, bro. Me, I don't like the drama. I don't like the yap. I don't like confrontation. I just like peace. So if the girl is too much drama and argument and this and that, and they're always arguing and they don't have that many friends, for me, I'm gonna see that as like, yo, that's a red flag, bro. Yeah, that's a problem, because it's like, if you can't get along and vibe with people and you always just drama, like, and that's the only thing you feed off of is drama, it's very mentally draining, bro. I don't want to be in my 30s worried about gossip and drama because the girl I'm talking to is all about drama, bro. F that shit. All right, I'm good off that shit, bro. All right, next, yo, I'm gonna put e-girl. What is, wait, e-girl? Wait, what is e-girl? Is that emo? Wait, emo is this one. What the f is e-girl? What the f is e-girl, bro? I don't understand. E-girl, I'm gonna put it. Oh, it's like gamer girls? Oh, it's like internet girls? E-girl. E-girl, I'm gonna just leave it at like, I'm gonna say this too, like, I'm gonna leave it at like 50-50. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that, okay? Look. I'm gonna say 50-50, okay? 50-50. Because it's like, I feel like a lot of e-girls are toxic, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I feel like e-girls are some of the most toxic girls, bro. I truly believe in that. But I think there could be some good ones too, bro. So I'm gonna just leave it at 50-50. All right, I'm gonna leave it at 50-50. Emo girls, I'm gonna say, for me personally, get the out of my face, me personally, bro. Me personally. This is not my type. I'm not really too into emo girls, nor do I find that like attractive. I mean, shit, I'll be friends with an emo girl or whatever, but like, I don't think I would look at an emo girl and be like, yup, we vibing. We are vibing. Because I don't think me and like an emo girl will work out romantically, bro. Alright? So yeah. European? I don't know too much about European girls, bro. I don't think I've really talked to like a European girl. Maybe, okay, no. I've talked to European girls. Now, European girls are cool, bro. European girls, I'm gonna leave it at wife material, bro. Alright? It doesn't mean that they're, I mean, I guess they're technically, I see European girls a little bit different than like American. I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's different. Yes, the skin complexion is still white, but then culture and everything is different ish. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. Okay. All right. Okay. Fashionista, I'm gonna leave it at, for me personally, wife material, bro. And yeah, I think for me, you know, I would like a girl that, you know, like can put together, fits together and shit like that and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll prefer that, bro. I'll prefer that, you know? Okay. Gold digger, I'm gonna leave it at, get the out of my face. Get the out of my face if you're a gold digger, bro. If you're a gold digger, I feel like there's not much to be said. You know, like, we all know how it is. Look what happened to Shannon Sharp, bro, for example, okay? All right? He got 3 warnings, bro. Monique, Cat Williams, and Lil Yachty, bro. They all warned him about messing with the young girls and, you know, what it comes with. And at the end of the day, what happened was he got, what, 20 M's taken from him, bro. 20 M's, bro. And he lost his job, man, because he wanted to dibble-dabble into the young girl that happened to be also, AKA, a gold digger, okay? All right. Next, the gossiper. The gossiper, I feel like that's the same thing as drama queen. You know, as humans, I get it. People might gossip here and there, but if your whole personality is about gossiping, then I'm good, bro. I'm good. I don't...
AULA sissy boy, stand on business. Do you want a fat girl? Virginia Edward have stood on business.
I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking right now. I'm just thinking about, like, different shit about life right now. My fault. All right. If we looking at this list, all right, the next thing we have on the list is the hipster, all right? The hipster. The hipster, I'm gonna leave it at the hipster. I don't think I ever interacted with like a hipster, so I don't even know what that's like, bro. Hipster? Hipster. What the hipster, I'm gonna leave it at like, what the is a hipster like, bro? What am I looking for? Hipster, I'm gonna leave it at like 50-50, bro. Alright. Emotionless? I don't know. What is it? I don't yo, look, I don't have much to say about hipster. I don't think I've really interacted with hipster girls to know what that personality or vibe is like. So, you know, I'm gonna just keep it at 50-50, I guess. Okay, is that good? I don't know. I've never talked to a hipster. All right. Oh, hipsters are bottom tier. Oh, okay, so they're not good vibes, huh? Okay. All right. I mean, yeah, okay, we can leave it at like 50-50. Not that necessary. All right, whatever. All right. I like I said, I haven't interacted with enough hipsters to really know. All right. Next, we have on the list a hoe. A hoe. A hoe is a no. Okay. A hoe, I'm gonna put that at, I mean, if you single and you not looking for the right one, then maybe this is what you need, but maybe this is what you want, okay? That's fine. But if you looking for the one, then it's gonna be a get the out of my face, bro. Alright. Alright. I think it depends on your needs, bro. I think it depends on your needs. If you looking for one time, fun time, then this is gonna be nice or wife material. Matter of fact, I don't even know, depending on what it is in your life, okay? But I'm gonna leave that at right here. Get the out of my face, all right? All right. Next on the list, we have South Asian. We have South Asian on the list, bro. We have South Asian on the list, okay? Look, with the South Asian, bro, with the South Asian, I'm gonna leave it at the... Yo, can this load? Okay, good. I'm gonna leave it at wife material, bro. Alright? I'm gonna leave it at wife material, okay? Come on now. Everybody, this is what I'll say, bro. Me personally, because I'm a cup of rice, I'm gonna need some spice, bro. So, South Asian, I feel like that's a different type of spice. I feel like that's very valid, okay? So, we're gonna leave it at wife material, alright? Okay. Next, we have innocent. Innocent. Okay, innocent. Me personally, I'm gonna leave innocent at... I gotta think about innocent, bro. Hold on, bro. I gotta think about innocent, bro. I gotta think about this one. Innocent, I'm gonna leave it at nice, bro. Innocent, I'm gonna leave it at nice, bro. It's up there. It's a good trait to have, I think. That's really good, bro. Innocent is really, really good, okay? I'm gonna leave it at there, okay? But if they too innocent, I feel like it lacks... Like I feel like it's too safe, like too, it's like sometimes, oh, it depends though, bro. It depends, bro. It depends on the context. I'm gonna just leave it at nice, bro. I'm gonna leave it at nice, okay? Next, we have introvert. Introvert. Oh, no. Introvert, I'm gonna leave it at introvert. Introvert. I feel like introvert's 50-50. Like I can be introverted too. I feel like introvert 50-50. Like it's good, it's bad, you know. It happens. I'm just leave that 50-50, okay? Jealous? Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Jealous? Nah, bro. I think I'm gonna leave jealous as not necessary. Because you know what? I feel like it's normal. I feel like jealous is normal for any girl that's like in a relationship, or guy too. Guys can get jealous too, all right? I feel like it's normal for people to get jealous in relationships, but I feel like it depends on like how jealous, like slight a little bit is I guess normal as humans, but if it's like everything is jealous and everything is a problem and it's like everything is a competition and it's like this bitter jealousy battle between the couples, I feel like that is not healthy and then that's not a good trait, bro. So I'm gonna leave it at, it's not that necessary, but you know, I guess a little bit doesn't hurt, okay? Yeah, I'm just, okay, we'll keep it there, okay? Yeah. Now, Toxica, nah. Toxica, I don't like Toxica, okay? All right, Karen. Oh, hell, bro. Karen, get the out of my face. I don't like Karens, bro. It's too much. Karen energy is too much. For me personally, like, I'm not trying to wife a Karen personally. I just think that's like, oh man, and then you know, very stubborn. It's just, I'm gonna just leave it at that, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna say get the out of my face. Like, you know, if the kids in the neighborhood are like playing basketball outdoors and having fun, like, you know, some Karens, they might come outside and be like, hey, then, you know, I'm gonna file a complaint and this and that. They always talk about complaints and neighborhood watch and shit like that when whole time nothing even harmful is even happening, bro. If I heard my significant other complain about some stupid shit, bro, or like I'm out in public and they want to argue to be Karen mode activated, I'm gonna be like, bro, is this really necessary? So I'm gonna say, get the out of my face, okay? Yeah. Kid core. What the is kid core? What the does this mean? Yo, what does this mean? Yo, nah. This is weird, bro. This one. What the Yo, I'm so confused what this means, bro. Yo, what psychopath made this? All right, I'm just gonna skip that. What the Why is there a kid there? That's weird as I'm sorry. Skip it. I'm just gonna skip this, bro. I'm gonna skip. I'm not even. What the is that, bro? All right. MILF. MILF. Nah. The MILF. I'ma say. Look, this is what I'm gonna do. MILF. I'ma leave it at. That's not necessary. Okay. You know, it's not a complete. You know, like. It's not a complete like, you know, 100% get the out of my face, but it's like, you know, maybe further discussions are needed or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, yeah, like, you know, you got a lot of wisdom and shit like that. You know, yeah, like, you know, just yeah, I'm just leaving it not that necessary. It's not something that's like so die for, bro. You know, I know some people they go crazy, whatever. For me, it's like, it's whatever. It's whatever, bro. It's whatever, bro. It's whatever, bro. I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? I don't. Medic, I really don't. Okay. All right. Next, nagging. Nagging, bro. Nagging can get the out of my face, bro. What the? Yo, I'm so good off of nagging. Like, get that shit out of my face, bro. Alright. Nagging is like complaining, bro. All they do is complain and like, you know, just, you know, pick at everything you do and shit. You know. Yeah, I'm good off nagging. Okay, party. Party, I'm gonna leave it at. Wait, what? What does that even mean? Like a party girl? Like a girl that likes to party a lot? What? I don't understand, bro. Party, like, does it mean they just fun or some shit? Party, I'm gonna leave it at like, cause I am a homebody, bro. I'm a homebody. I'm gonna leave party at like, that's not really necessary, bro. Like, you know, like, look. I'm not gonna say get the out of my face, cause I understand, you know. Some girls, they just want to have fun, like go out, have fun, whatever. But like, if you the type to have to party every weekend, like every once in a while, I'll get it. You know what? Like, people want to drink, be with the girls, have fun. I get that. Like, it's not that deep. But if it's like every day you gotta be at the club, or every weekend you're in somebody's section, or like every time you're throwing boomerangs up and shit of the club, and you know, like their girlies are throwing it back on them every time, bro. Every time. You know, then I'm gonna be concerned. But every once in a while, party's cool, bro. Party's cool. It's not, I'm not gonna completely bash on party, okay? Alright. Next on the list, we have what the playgirls. What the bro? Dude, I'm not wifing no playgirl, bro. The playgirls, I'm gonna say, get the out of my face, bro. These girls are the same most of the time as like a gossiper and a GD, bro. Alright? It's like they show traits of those. So I'm gonna say, get the out of my face, respectfully, bro. Alright? Russian. I mean, I've never talked to anybody that. I never even talked to anybody that's Russian. I don't even know what to say for this, bro. What do I even say for Russian? I don't even know how to categorize this in my head, bro, with a Russian, bro. They be bad? Never met a Russian, actually, I think. Okay, I'm sure. Okay. I don't know too much about Russian. I'm gonna just leave it at nice, bro. I don't know too much about Russian. Okay, let's just leave it at that. All right. Yo, who made this list, bro? Yo, what's bro? Yo, who the made this list? Yo, this list is too crazy, bro. This is too crazy. Nah, I'm sorry, bro. Who the did this? All right, you know what? What do you mean, Hajar? No. Look, I'm gonna skip past that, all right? Self-care. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put that at like that's important, no? Self-care. I feel like self-care is just somebody that takes care of their body, skin, like obviously the foods they eat and shit, like very on top of their health. Health is important. Health is wealth, bro. So health is wealth. With that, I'm gonna put that at wife material. All right. Short-heighted. Me personally, I don't think that's necessary. All right. Actually, I prefer like, I don't like too much of a like height difference. I don't know how to explain that actually. Like, of course I want to be taller than my partner, but I don't want my partner preferably being like 5 foot tall. I feel like that's too short. Not saying I'm not saying I'm opposed to it completely, because then they would have been get the out of my face. But I don't think it's necessary that they're like that short, you know. So I'm gonna just leave it at like, it's not that necessary, okay? What's your preference? I'm thinking like, I feel like, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but like I'm thinking like 5'3" to like 5'3" to like 5'7", or like 5'3" to like 5'8". It's cool. Like I'm 5'10" and a half, so I need at least 2 inches more in height than my girl, bro. So it's like 5'8" is like what I prefer, the max. Maybe I'll talk to a girl that's 5'9", maybe. But if the girl is 5'10" and a half, just like me, I'm good off that shit, bro. I'm good off that shit, dude. Because that's like, I don't want my girl being like eye level to me, bro. Me preferably. All right. So yeah. Okay. Isn't Haley like 5'11"? No, Haley is not 5'11". Bro, I'm taller than Haley, bro. What the heck? Especially if she got heels on. Yeah, that's why I'm saying 5'8", bro. 5'8" is like that grace period where it's like they can throw on heels too, and I still got enough cushion where like I'm taller, bro. All right. Okay. Simple. I'm gonna put that at like, I guess that's nice. Wait, what do I even say about simple? Simple's good, I guess. Smart. Yeah, you know what? I want my wife to be smart, bro. I want my wife to be smart. Okay, I'm gonna put that in wife material because it's like, why would I want a dumb wife when I'm smart too? Okay, I mean, we both gotta be smart together to raise some smart kids, you know. So I'm gonna put that at like wife material. I would want a smart wife or a smart partner. Okay. So yeah. I mean, hey, King Brooks, if you gonna talk, if you want a tall girl and you're cool with climbing, bro, then go ahead. Feel free to climb. Me personally, I don't want to be climbing. All right. Eddie, if you're smart, then what's 26 times 89? Yo, I was about to say, bro, I can't do math that fast. Like those big numbers, those are too big, bro. I have to do it on paper. All right. Okay. Soft. What does that mean? Like they're soft spoken. They have a soft personality. Like they're sensitive. Soft as insensitive soft? Like, oh, that person's soft. Nah, soft. Nah, me personally, nah, that's not necessary. I don't really care for soft, bro. I don't care for soft, and actually, I would prefer them to not be too soft either. Like, of course, I want them to be compassionate and empathetic and all that shit, but it's like I don't want like a girl, bro. That's like every second is like an issue because they're too sensitive, bro, and like everything is an issue, and like, oh yeah. I'm gonna leave it at like, that's not necessary, okay? All right, submissive. 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 I'm gonna put it at like. I'm gonna put submissive at like. I'm gonna put it at like. Yeah. Just because I tend to be like the alpha guy. You know what I mean? That test was bullshit. So I'll put it at nice, bro. I'll put it at nice, bro. I'll put it at nice. Okay. Sugar mommy. Sugar mommy. Look. I've never talked to anybody that's sugar mommy, okay? Hey, sugar mommy, I'm gonna put that at like, I don't know, bro. I've never talked to one, so it's like, it's hard to say, bro. Sugar mommy's, man. I'm gonna put that at like, sugar mommy, I'm gonna put that at like, but I wouldn't, man. You know what? You know what? The sugar mommy, they're willing to bless, bro. All right, if they're willing to bless, you know what? Just for all the blessings, we'll put it at nice, bro. Let's bless them. They bless. Okay. All right. Nice. Tall. Oh yeah, I would. Yeah. No, the girl. I'm sorry, bro. Respectfully, if the girl is taller than me, we can't be talking. Okay. Just like, bro, girls say all the time, like, I want my man to be taller. For me, all right, God capped me at 5'10" and a half, 6 foot with shoes, bro. If the girl is taller than me, like. I can't. Like, okay, maybe if it's like the one and I'm vibing with the tall girl so much to the point where it's like, okay, like I got no choice. But me, preferably, I would rather not talk to a girl that's taller than me. Preferably, all right. But yeah, okay, we could keep that there. So yeah. What's wrong with that? Bro, if they're tall, like, good for them, bro. But like, they should be talking to somebody taller. I'm just not tall enough. It is what it is, bro. All right. Okay. Hey, you not trying to raise no Korean Wembies? Nah, bro, I'm not, dude. No hoop dreams over this side of the family, bro. It is what it is, man. Eddie, you don't want to conquer a giant? No, bro, I don't want to conquer giants, man. That's too much, man. All right, next, tomboys. Tomboys, I'm gonna put it at like, I'm gonna put it at like 50-50, bro. I'm gonna put it like 50-50. Like, cause like, wait, what the fuck? Wait, whoa. Tough. It just changed to tough. What the fuck, bro? Tomboys, I'm gonna just leave it at like 50-50, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna just put it at 50-50, all right? I'm gonna put it at 50-50, okay? All right. Okay. Next. Owowo and Yandir. What the is Owowo and Yandir? What the does that mean, bro? What the does that mean? I'm sorry, bro. Is this a bad word right now? Yandir is obsessive? Oh no. Oh no. Yandir is obsessive? Oh no. I'm putting that shit right here, bro. I'm putting that shit right here. Look. Yo. I can't talk to a girl that does that ooh shit, bro. To me, that falls in the same category as soft, but even more soft. And I personally don't like that cutesy pootsy shit, bro. I don't like that shit. Like, I don't find that attractive at all. Like, I would rather talk to the opposite of a woo, which is like, I guess, like, more tough than like a woo. That's too, like, it's too much for me. It's too cutesy pootsy, bro. It's too much, all right? Okay, so, look. The list is done. There's no more categories to go over. This is the tier list that we went. This was a little bit more confusing of a tier list in my opinion, because like the overall premise is kind of like confusing, I guess. But yeah, this is my list right here, guys. I think it's fine as is, okay? You got some left? No, Hajar, this is it. This is all that's left, okay? That's all that's left, okay? What's wrong with the feminist? Nothing. I'm a feminist myself. There's nothing wrong with the feminist. All right. I want women to have more rights. That's not me just saying that in skip mode, okay? I have a wonderful mother, you know, and I have sisters in my life. I want girls to be able to have opportunities and, you know, be able to get the same amount of blessings a man can get, okay? I have no issues with that, all right? Okay. Ed, you just need to finish the tier list? All right, bro. Bro, what? Okay. I'm not gonna do kidcore. I'm not gonna do schoolgirls. Oh, woo-woo. How about you go get the out of my face, oh, woo-woo? All right? All right? Oh, woo-woo can get the out of my face. All right? Feminist, I'll put that at nice, bro. I'll put that nice, bro, because I'm a feminist myself. But when it gets too crazy, bro, like, for example, bro, look. For example, actually, let's put it at 50-50, bro. Let's put it at 50-50, bro. Look, if it's someone like this, right, hypothetically, that's arguing with me with the same blue hair, bro, and they're talking about WNBA players need to make the same exact amount of money as NBA players, look, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna look at that feminist and be like, look, I'm all about for women's rights and shit like that, but something like that, all right, now we getting a little too much now. Let's be a little more reasonable, all right? You getting a little too aggressive with the ask, all right? You getting too aggressive, bro. I'm about you go getting your bag. You deserve it, right? You're a professional player, but the argument, for example, in this case, where it's like, NBA player, he making 10 million. Why can't I make 10 million? Is because you're not bringing in $10 million in revenue. Business is business. Let's be straight up, all right? All right? I'm going to leave it at that, bro, okay? I'm going to leave it at that, all right? I'm going to leave it at that, okay? I'm going to leave it at that, all right? It's 50-50, you know? I'm going to leave it at that, all right? 50-50, okay? All right? The word FAT. All right? That was brought up earlier, all right? FAT was brought up earlier. I'm going to leave it at this right here, bro, okay? Okay? I'm gonna leave it at this, bro. I'm gonna leave it at this, all right? Look, bro, look. I'm gonna leave it at this, all right? Look, me personally, self-care and health is wealth, very important, bro. If my wife or partner is not on the same type of timing I'm on and doesn't want to work out, doesn't want to be active, doesn't want to go to the gym, and all they want to do is snack, we're going to have problems, bro. Because I like snacking too, but I at least counterbalance it with being active, all right? So if it gets to the point where I feel like my wife is or partner is not disciplined, that's a problem for me, bro. You're not locked in. You're not disciplined, all right? That cannot be my partner, bro. If I'm putting in the work and I'm going to the gym at this time or whatever the you know what? They don't have to go every day, bro. I'm not crazy, dude. And you don't have to be Sarah Safari with the six-pack, bro. You don't. I'm not like unrealistic in terms of like body standards where they have to be like Kylie Jenner, get the ribs removed and shit type of surgery, bro. But I just ask that you keep health in mind and you don't, you know, lose track of that, all right? So this is my list right here, all right? We're gonna leave it at that, all right? We're gonna leave it at that, bro, all right? We're gonna leave it at this, okay? All right? That's the list right there.